Hi, I want to welcome you to today's Tuesday talk. So, on this one, we'll be talking about mistakes men make during relationship. Mistakes men make during relationship. I've once said that men are the very first people to get themselves okay. You love this person, or no, let me not say you love this person. Because now when you talk about person in the word setting, person could mean anything. I was in a video the other time. I heard that a lady got wedded with her bed sheet. So let me be very, very specific right now. You love this lady or you love this girl, and maybe you're trying to approach her, and you're like, on a normal, what it is done, you want to try to appease her, you want to try to fight and win her heart. You're testing, you're calling, you're reaching out on a daily basis. For some, you buy gifts, which is very important. You buy gifts just to make sure you appease her, and make her consent to because you are actually trying to bring her into your world. You are trying to actually make her your person. You're trying to build trust. You're trying to build something that was not there. Most times, the truth is, I feel women don't really love, because a woman can just turn up to loving someone from the blue, depending on how much interest is given. That's the more reason why you can see somebody, oh, they're good together, and someone who levels up in his attention, someone who levels up in giving her care, affection, responses, and support, just comes to win her heart. All of a sudden, you're like, what happened? I thought this lady was into someone else before. So that's how it happens. So um, the heart of a woman is actually a competitive ground. Is a competitive ground, and she has to make decisions. She has to make choices on who to give it to. So, some people, unlike, some people may talk about, okay, fine, she has so many people who are DMing her. She needs to make choices, because she's actually trying to settle with someone who is not a family member, someone who is not is nobody, like she didn't know from anywhere. She's just trying to set it. So she needs to know definitely if you are someone who's going to be able to take care of her, if you're someone who's, so all of these are plays on in the mind. So the mind is actually, her mind in respect to loving is actually a battlefield of choices, decisions to make. So, like we're saying, so maybe the man is trying to reach out, trying to thirst. No, definitely, you're not the only one. I just, with what I said, I just try to establish the foundation. You are not the only one reaching out. You're not the only. Maybe she's on WhatsApp. You're trying to thirst on WhatsApp. You're not the only one. So you have to bid for space. You have to bid for space. You have to make sure in this competition that you actually involved in, you win. If the truth is, she is the person that you really want. Again, now, she's the person that you really want. So maybe you were doing all of this, and at the long run, she consents, and now she gives you a track. You know what most guys do? They start slagging in their disposition, their attitude, their character. Maybe he was the kind of guy, while he was approaching her, was making advances, either was calling morning, afternoon, evening, texting morning, afternoon, evening, maybe always on her DM, trying to check up on her, giving her pleasant gifts just to make sure now she's accepted. What's up? Then he starts lacking behind. Send on calls, just drop DMs without even cross-checking to know, okay, fine, you sleep well. And I tell people on a daily basis, don't just don't be that man who is just always on WhatsApp, or just always on social media platform, or just trying to reach out to her. No, the truth is, you cannot communicate effectively your emotions, or someone cannot communicate effectively his or her emotions unchecked. A lot of pretense go on behind the key part. And the truth is, emojis, no matter how, or memes, no matter how they tend to communicate one's feeling and one's emotion at some point, does someone may be upset with you and be laughing, sending you some emojis, laughter emojis. No, no. Get to call. Spend more time calling. Spend more time calling her than you do with texting. Spend more time calling her than you do with just reaching out to her. And spend more time just getting to be on an interactive ground than being on an interactive ground on a face level, like on a facial level, just in a situation where she gets to you and her get to pour out yourself. Then I go back to what we're trying to say. So they lack in all of these things that actually brought about the friendship to this level of relationship, because it all started off from friendship. Now it's in a higher type of level of friendship, which is now the relationship. So they stop calling, and now you're wondering, why is she acting up? You're wondering, why is she not giving you the attention that once were before? It's obvious. The truth is, you've got to sustain it. And the thing I tell people is this: women, they get to give interest after men have actually given their interest. So when men see, okay, fine, they've actually captured the heart of the woman, they tend to slack, and now they now make the woman try to always reach out. She's now the one calling. She's not the one testing. She's not the one checking up on you. And now the man feels relaxed. Come on, don't go after your rose that way. Don't go after your rose that way, because the truth is, she will get tired. She will get tired. And when when it gets to this place for her like this, she just end the whole thing. You will know that at that time, that's where men now get to be. They now start testing, calling, recharging, buying gift. No, just sustain it. Just sustain it. Sustain it before she says yes. Sustain it when she says yes. Sustain it after you are married. Just sustain it. The truth is, if you want a woman to love you the way you want her to love you, then you've got to reciprocate it first. Else, she will not. She will not. And it's not on the woman aspect. It's not being selfish or whatsoever. It's actually called pride. There's this pride in them that wouldn't want them just give it all. You get. So do not make these mistakes in maybe you're aspiring to have someone in your life, or you're already having someone in your life, and you're jeopardizing with the person's emotion, you're jeopardizing with the person's feeling, jeopardizing with the person's time, you're jeopardizing with the person's cause. Maybe a time now come, maybe I know definitely you're busy with work, but the truth is, you like, all the while you're trying to approach this lady, all the while you're trying to get her to consent, you had business to attend to. You were actually at work, but you created time, didn't you? So if you created time those days, so when you have when it is now that you have the trophy, why are you playing with the opportunity? So also create time to call. Also create time to reach out. Also create time for the gifts. So don't lag just because, okay, fine, you've gotten a trophy. No, it doesn't stop there. You've got to sustain it. You've got to. I think actually this is the title of this particular Tuesday's breed out talk. You've got to sustain it. So sustain it. And for you who are married, okay, you thought maybe because, okay, fine, she's giving birth, or she now has my kids with me. No, sustain it. Sustain it. Don't start calling her mama so and so. No. She only produced a result of the relationship by giving birth. Come on. Help to sustain the flow. Help to sustain the flow. Don't now marry her and start looking elsewhere. No. Don't now marry her and start giving her and making her look as if you're the Lord. I know definitely you're Lord, but don't start trying to paint it on her face. Okay, fine, I am your Lord. No. The truth is, and I start telling her, am I your mate? No, that's not it. That's not it. sustain the flow, sustain the relationship, sustain the marriage. The things that you did before, keep on doing them, and even more, even into the marriage, keep on doing them, knowing definitely that, come on, this is the person that you once had this feeling for. I want to ask, when you get to, why is it that when you get to, okay, fine, misbehave, and now she doesn't act to you the way you act, as she way she normally acts, then you now start feeling, oh, this emotion and the rest of them, start feeling missing her, or you start, oh, why did I, why? Because the truth is, the only difference between then and now is that you got used to the emotion. So you felt okay, felt relaxed, you felt at home, and that was the reason why you felt okay, fine, okay, since I already won her heart, I didn't need to do more. But that emotion, that feeling was always there. It's you that didn't sustain it. So in my talk with you today, I'm telling you to sustain the flow of love in your relationship. Sustain the flow. The things that brought you now, eh? The truth is, when you stop seeing, maybe you text her, she doesn't reply often, maybe you dropped messages, she doesn't reply them, maybe you send emojis, she doesn't reply them, or maybe you even say I love you on calls, she doesn't. Bro, you don't need to be waiting again or looking for a prophet. If she's the one, you go on your, be on your heels, go and stop all these unnecessary, oh, I'm a man. Come on, if you're a man, then why don't you stay like that? So do the needful, and don't make those mistakes. You're not your grandpa or in the second or first century. Do the needful and reach out, make this right. You are the man of the relationship. You are the man of the relationship. So make things right. Handle the relationship with care, love, affection, and come on. The truth is, you'll be the one to thank me later afterwards. So thank you so very much for joining me on today's Tuesday talk. I look forward to getting your feedbacks. God bless you.